I have often wondered how it is that every man loves himself more than all the rest of men, but yet sets less value on his own opinions of himself than on the opinions of others. Let men see, let them know, a real man who lives as he was meant to live. Because a thing seems difficult for you, do not think it impossible for anyone to accomplish. Each day provides its own gifts. Because your own strength is unequal to the task, do not assume that it is beyond the powers of man. But if anything is within the powers and province of man, believe that it is within your own compass also. Natural ability without education has more often raised a man to glory and virtue than education without natural ability. The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing. How much time he saves, who does not look to see what his neighbor says, or does, or thinks. To understand the true quality of people, you must look into their minds and examine their pursuits and aversions. The act of dying is one of the acts of life. Let not your mind run on what you lack as much as on what you have already. To live happily is an inward power of the soul. Death is a release from the impressions of the senses, and from desires that make us their puppets, and from the vagaries of the mind, and from the hard service of the flesh. Despise not death, but welcome it, for nature wills it like all else. Death, like birth, is a secret of nature. Where a man can live, he can also live well. A man should be upright, not be kept upright. There is nothing happens to any person but what was in his power to go through with. Perhaps there are none more lazy or more truly ignorant than your everlasting readers. What springs from earth dissolves to earth again, and heaven-born things fly to their native seat. Whatever the universal nature assigns to any man at any time is for the good of that man at that time. Everything that exists is in a manner the seed of that which will be. Each thing is of like form, from everlasting, and comes round again in its cycle. Be content to seem what you really are.